If you do more difficult things constantly, they stop being as difficult. Something that has been in my mind recently is this idea of if you live every day, every moment with excellence, not perfection, but excellence, it will lead you to where you want to be, spiritually, mentally, physically, in any area of life. If you live every moment that you can in excellence, it will lead you to where you want to be. And excellence does not mean perfection. It doesn't mean that you're going to go to your job and you're going to do a perfect job every single day at your job. It doesn't mean that you're going to go to the gym and you're going to have a perfect workout. It doesn't mean that you're going to look exactly how you want it to look by the end of the month. It doesn't mean that, but it means that you're not going to miss a session when it's time for you to hit that session. It means that when it's time to put the controller down and do something productive, that you put the controller down and you do something productive. That's what excellence means for me. It doesn't mean that you do it perfectly, but that you do it. Because the more that you do something that's difficult, the easier it gets. And it doesn't have to be in the same category. It doesn't have to be, even though it does apply, like if you, for example, go to the gym more times, it does get easier and you get used to it. Obviously, you have to apply progressive overload, add more weight, more reps, more sets. So it's getting increasingly more difficult, but mentally it's getting easier because you're getting used to driving to the gym, working out, getting out, and you actually start to even like it at some point. Well, the same thing applies to your life overall. Like, stop looking at this as individual habits and look at it as like a canvas, and it's all in one picture basically. And the more hits that you get in a day, the more that you're able to do the right thing, the more that you're able to say yes when it's time to hit the gym, when it's time to put the controller down and get to work, when it's time to work on the business, when it's time to do something that you know you have to do, the more that you're able to do it, the more hits that you're able to get, the closer it gets you to it being easier to do those difficult things. The closer it gets you to you being disciplined enough to get through that barrier of entrance before doing something that's hard, because there's always like a barrier stopping you from doing something that's hard. This tension, kind of like, will I do it, will I not? And then your head is kind of like, your head is thinking, well, I already did this hard thing in the morning, so why do it in the afternoon again, since I already did it earlier? That's why you have to break through. You need to be able to do it in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening. But the more that you get used to doing difficult things, the more that you live in excellence, the easier that doing those hard things will get.